When you think of the media, you think of literature, what role does that play in this growing space that is women in sports, women's hockey, and how do you see it benefiting things positively?
Well, that's a great question. And someone like you hosting a podcast like this, drawing attention to women's sports and women's hockey is part of it, Even like the hockey news. I have been an avid hockey news reader for a long time. And then I saw this section appear that was women's hockey. Before the PWHL, you'd see a little bit about international hockey, but now there is a section in every hockey news. And making that space for the women's game and making that space in the media to talk about women's sports and make it more available and more accessible to everybody grows the fan base. Like even the phenomenon happening with Caitlin Clark in the WNBA, like just having the media reflect the interests of the fans, right? And making it more accessible and putting the games on TV, and actually having us all be able to turn on the TV and see the sports and choose if we want to watch it. The media has definitely got behind the movement behind women's sports, and it is being seen and heard, and it's amazing.